Hello everyone, welcome back to Writing Down. Last time we had a victory with the Necromancer on dungeon level 6. Now at dungeon level 7 we have food poisoning. You should not have eaten those berries. You start the game with some altered status. So let's carry on our rotation here and go back to the Dwarf and see what we want to take. Activate all of your artifacts that would normally be activated only at the start of the level if you are not frozen. Using it costs 1 gold coin. You add 1 gold coin to all gold coin cards. Right, I think last time we had engineering skills, so let's take Forge Gold this time. Rune Anvil. You randomly duplicate 1 artifact at the start of each campsite. This artifact can't be duplicated. Costs 4 gold. Big Explosives. You inflict 1 damage point for every 2 gold coins you own, distributed among all enemies at the start of each level. That sounds great. If we can just hoard gold. 1 damage point for every 2 gold distributed among all enemies. You get 4 points of armor at the start of each level. Alright, let's go Big Explosives then. Give me the extra gold. Give me 1 key at the start of each thing. Start the game with the Hunting Dagger artifact. Your max health is increased 3 points after defeating a boss. No, we want the 5 gold coins after defeating a boss. Absolutely. We're all about the money today. So, what altered... Oh, jeez. Okay, I know you said dungeon level 7 would be starting with some altered statuses. I was not expecting it to be 45 burned. A little excessive. Downright right down. For that. Downright right down. We don't have any keys either. We do have 10 gold. Your max health is increased 1 point after battle if you are on a volcano. Well, right now, I just want to get through these early stages and hoard gold. So I don't want to get to the bottom row because I don't want a snow coat. Because we can afford it. So, freeze me some more, I guess. Yeah, if we don't get through this set of statuses, we're going to have more long-term problems. And we're probably going to have to spend some money just owing to the directions that we want to go here, because we can't heal until all of this burn is gone. Which is unbelievable to me. So much burn. So, armor cards are our friends. But yeah, there's a lot of status to get through. Not gonna lie. Right. We go writing down. We add 1 gold coin to all of our cards. That does not help us right now. I think just taking this bottom row is going to be best for us. If we can get to camp, that'll give us a little bit of breathing room for these, because that's like 8 extra steps we have to take. Armor, armor, armor. 7 health remaining. 7. Armor, armor. You inflict 5 damage points to a random enemy when you move to a potion card. Your max health is increased by 1 after a battle if you're on a volcano level. Right, they left me no choice but to take the shopping that I didn't really want to take. 4 keys now, much better. Past our burn. We can get past this freeze soon. Volcano or Wasteland. Not going to help here very much. You can add 1 gold coin to this. But I think I'd rather take 8 armor than Wasteland or Volcano. You inflict 1 damage point for every 2 gold coins you have distributed among all enemies at the start of each level. Let's take a Wasteland because I need to heal, and being in the volcano is only going to get us more burnt. Right down. Gold. Inflict 5 damage points to a random enemy when you move into a potion card. Get 10 armor points at the start of each level if you have 0 armor points. You add 2 armor points to all armor cards when you move down if you have 0 armor points. I think I can afford that, even though I don't want it. I think I'd rather take it than these fights right now. We could indeed afford it. I will take some blindness. We have 14 health. That's not great. Alright, got through that one quickly in the darkness. It's easy when it's dark because it doesn't really give you many options. Inflict 1 damage point with all movement. We can start with a down. We can put some gold onto everything. But no, if we move into this, you inflict 5 damage points to a random enemy when you move to a potion card. And we need the healing. Inflicts 1 damage point to the enemy before a battle. I mean, we're not dead yet, but there's going to be a boss in this bottom corner. It's not the dragon with the worms. It's not the beholder with the conditions. I can't remember what we should expect here. Oh, it's the dead dragon. 22 points. Each enemy you kill in this level raises dead dragon's damage by 5. Well, we're going to have 1 HP. But we're alive. I think we get a bunch of armor when we start a level without any. 4 keys. Give me the gold. Give me the armor. Inflict 2 damage points to all enemies. Well, it's on the same move track as Forge Gold is. Forest or Void? None of these cards care. Right, well, oh god. We can't walk into the poison trap because we have 1 HP, and stepping into the poison trap will kill us. Because as soon as we then step into a level, we will lose that 1 HP because of the poison. So, Burn and Void it is. Right. We have more armor. You get 1 health point when you move to the right. I mean, I kind of just want to hoard more gold, honestly. But I can't heal right now. So we're only on this armor for 9 more steps, so be it. We buy the weird egg. I will take a key. Then we can either spend 2 keys and do 1 fight, or do 2 fights. 2 fights will kill me. So keys it is. We are no longer burned, we can heal again. We do 7 damage split among all enemies. We can get out of here safely. Right now, that's all I want to do, is get out of here safely. Confusion's gonna suck. We have like no health. But we can get out of here relatively safety as well. We're confused. Dumb. Inflict 1 damage point to all enemies when you move to a potion card. We go down, we add gold. I don't care about adding gold, but it'll be fine. Down. Down, right, down, take me across. This run is just not comfortable like all of my other runs have been. Still confused. Armor. Health, do damage to stuff. Health, do damage to stuff. So it's 5 points to a random enemy and 1 damage to all enemies when we walk into a health potion. Right, we have some amount of XP, but it doesn't matter here. Forest and Snowland, we have no gear for either in particular. I don't really want to be poisoned, so give me no more freaking confusion. That's what I want. Right, some random damage to everything because of our big explosive. Confusion is over. And we're very frozen. Oh, jeez. This wall of enemies is just hell. Get me out of there, thanks. I will spend a key not to take 7 more frozen. I can't remember if I know what the boss of the Snowlands is. You randomly kill 1 enemy at the start of a volcano. I want to just hoard cash right now. That's all I want. So this thing is going to do 12 damage among everything. I guess if that's going to really work, we need that number to be really big. There's 15 damage split among everything. No, it's frozen. Didn't happen. Inflicts 20 damage points. Damage dealt is reduced for each frozen point you suffer. Okay, we can get frozen here. You absorb 3 health points from adjacent enemies when you move down. That would be great. Except it's going to be frozen. Alright, get this freeze off me, please. We can only afford get 1 gold coin, but that seems fine by me. Give me 5. Heal me some. Give me that. Then blindness into a void. You get 1 gold coin at the start of voids. Let's go with that. You get 1 health point when you move to the right. No, I'm determined to hoard gold. I'm confused. Always freaking confused, man. You absorb 3 health points from adjacent enemies when you move down. No longer confused. hoard all of the gold. All I want. Still confused. This is going to be hell to get through if I want to hoard gold, though. Nine and 23. Well, we can do 2 damage to everything. We're okay. We do some big blast of damage. We're still confused. Give me armor. Armor. Still confused. Keys. I'm not confused anymore. I wanted the health. Fine. Confusion. Health. I think we're on about 50 gold. No boss here. Camp in sight. Confused. There's a lot of fights. Right, we must be on heaps and heaps of money now. To that end, I'm gonna keep this strategy up. It might not work out by the end, but I'm gonna give it its best go. I'm gonna take this 5 gold as well. Volcanoes and snowlands are not great for us. I'm just gonna take the armor, the confusion, snowland. Problem is, even if you're doing 25 damage, split among 12 enemies, that's like 2 damage apiece. Doesn't work out great. Right, 61 gold. There's a lot of moolah. 1 key. Not great. We can basically afford any piece of loot we could ever want, though. We're doing decent on health as well. This sucks because it's going to freeze our freaking big explosive going into the next floor. So that 33 points of damage, nowhere. Never happened. You absorb 3 health points from adjacent enemies when you move down. I think I need more of that. We have 1 key. We have 30 health. I will spend the key. Take the health. Okay. We have no keys now. Add a 6 armor card to the deck of all future levels. I actually like that. Oh, it's frozen. That's why. 17 damage, reduced if frozen. We can come through double freeze right here. If we want to get through that fight more safely. You inflict 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction after you move in battle. Well, we can't take this 21 damage anyway. We barely survive level 30. We don't... Void Ring. You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies when you move right if your health points is less than 10. We don't have enough XP for any of these skills. So let's just keep up with the going after as much gold as possible. Void, we get 1 gold when we start on those levels. Alright, give me 16 armor. We'll try and work through this 10 burn before we die. We can get through most of this fairly safely, I think. Just about okay. So right and right to do 2 damage to everything. Confused. Then 16 is obviously less than 21. God, we must be so close to dying. And I have to spend on a weird stone here. Not the worst thing to pick up. Pop our foes. Right, safe path. Fight this. Armor, health. Health, armor. 1 more fight. This is 1 damage point with all movement on wastelands. 7 and 4 is 11. 5 and 6 is 11. We're okay. Just. What is this? You get 2 armor points after a battle if you are on a void level. We're on a void for a few more minutes. And then we can go armor, armor, potion, potion, fight, armor. Alright, we have a little bit of health. Now we have a lot of health. Suddenly I feel reinvigorated. Right. For 1 key and 1 fight, we can get out across the bottom. You absorb 4 health points from adjacent enemies after a battle. You inflict 1 damage to all enemies when you move down. I think I would rather just get through that. You pick up some confusion at the end, but that's not a bother. We get through level 35. As for biomes here, Snowland we have no gear. Wasteland we have no gear. So we are not particularly equipped for any of these places. I think the double frozen heart is probably the best thing we're going to be able to work with here. Let's go Confusion Snowland here. And just keep riding this wave of, oh my god, I think I'm going to die at all moments. As we currently are. Right. Inflict 5 damage points to a random enemy when you move into a potion card is great for us. I'm confused! I was gonna take that, come down here, go potion, potion. This thing would basically be dead at that point. I don't know if I have 2 keys right now. I don't really want to do like 3 fights to get through there. I did have the extra keys. Okay. Starting out with a big fight. Probably on no keys at this point. I should just err to the presumption of not having keys. Which means there's a lot more fighting than I would like to happen. Let's do 23. Get 2 armor points when you move down in a Snowland level. Still confused. We can do 5 damage to everything. Or we can do 5 damage to everything and only have 1 fight. Although, this is 1 fight. Right, 37 health, 11 armor. Doing 11 damage to stuff thanks to our big explosives, but I'm not convinced this is great. Not when there's so many hit points in total on the level. Also, why is this only worth 2? It seems terrible. Right, we have to go through this line at some point. Which is going to be a problem with how much health we have. Let's go right and inflict 2 damage to all enemies. Then let's get some armor. Then we'll go through here to get to the health. Add a 6 armor card to the deck of all future levels. That sounds okay to me, because that will be 2 cards on the deck that will be at least 6 armor. There's that one there now. Oh, geez. Double freeze and 1 fight. I don't love it, but I'm alive. Boss. We actually want to be frozen for this boss. Another mail chest. We can't actually afford it now. Get more frozen. Let's take a potion to damage everything, except it won't because we are frozen. Right, well, we can still take 2 health. And this is 25 instead of 28. Pre-boss fight. We squeeze our way out to the end. New artifact. Poisoned Claws. You inflict 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction you are moving if you are poisoned. Right, we have loads of XP to spend. You inflict 10 damage to a random enemy. You get 10 health points. You absorb 5 health points from adjacent enemies. Also, where might we want to go? Doesn't matter. We don't have any gear for either of these biomes. I think Warning Shot is going to be the most I can work with here. Then Wasteland is blindness. Forest is poison. Let's take the confusion trap, go to the forest. Alright, this is actually hell. So, here's something I possibly should have considered more. Right now, our 16 slots of inventory for items is full. Therefore, we can only find cards or copies of items we already have. If we haven't bought any items from forest biomes, new items cannot spawn here, and thus instead we just get a plethora of extra enemy cards, which is terrible. we're going to take a step to the right. It's going to do 10 damage to something and 2 damage to everything. And we're frozen, so we won't get any benefit from this, though. And we're confused, you twat. Alright, let's go right. I don't want to use all my keys here, but I feel like it's the only way we're going to survive with these 3 fights right in front of us. Again, no items for sale. We have 2 keys currently. We can get through here with 1 fight. We're not confused anymore. I would love... Oh, no. I was not paying enough attention. I was about to say I'd love to not be frozen anymore. Alright. For the first time in a little while, we got wrecked. Level 42 of the Ancient Forest. Not convinced that that build surrounding hoarding gold was probably the best decision in the world, but please do join me next time. We will try another hero on this new level of dungeon where hopefully next time we don't start with 45 burn. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.